Surrounded by an endless ocean, Skull Island has always been a forbidden domain, where raw nature nurtures some of the greatest guardians on Earth. Welcome back to Mythic Battles. Today, we decode a unique tactical expedition through the eyes of Zephyr, a high-tech operative deployed to this perilous land to harvest classified biological data. Here, he won't just face Kaelo, the colossal primate monarch ruling the sacred peaks, but he will also enter the crosshairs of Vesper, a reptilian avian apex predator that glides through the canopy like a silent phantom and a mysterious native faction. When advanced weaponry clashes with primal instinct, a profound shift in perspective takes place. Let's dive straight into this deep dive analysis right now. Our breakdown begins with the awe-inspiring introduction of Kaelo, standing majestically upon the highest mountain peak against the rising sun. The giant primate beats its chest, sending a low, reverberating roar through the valleys to claim absolute sovereignty over Skull Island. Shortly after, the morning peace is shattered as Operative Zephyr's insertion pod tears through the atmosphere, crashing hard onto the dense jungle floor. Stepping out of the pod in advanced tactical armor and wielding a high-frequency pulse rifle, Zephyr begins tracking his target. The island offers no warm welcome to intruders. High in the branches, Vesper, the airborne predator with intelligent, bioluminescent eyes, has already locked its gaze onto the high-tech soldier. Meanwhile, Zephyr discovers a massive primate footprint pressed deep into the mud. Deploying a stealth drone from his backpack, he monitors Kaelo's heat signature as the Titan effortlessly wades through a powerful river current. However, acutely aware of the surveillance device, Kaelo demonstrates incredible intelligence. He snatches a massive boulder and hurls it into the sky with pinpoint accuracy, instantly knocking out the drone and cutting off Zephyr's tactical feed. Moments later, Zephyr finds himself in a pincer movement as Vesper launches a surprise ambush from above. With predator-like reflexes, Zephyr activates his gauntlet's energy shield to deflect the striking talons before retaliating with a deafening sonic grenade, forcing the winged phantom to temporarily retreat.
I've underestimated Skull Island's intelligence.
Venturing deeper, Zephyr realizes he is not the only hunter on the island. He discovers strange tribal symbols carved into the trees, leading him to a hidden faction led by a striking blue-eyed woman. They utilize cleverly disguised tripwires and toxin-tipped darts to defend their territory. When the cult launches a coordinated ambush against Kaelo, the enraged primate charges a massive tree, felling it with a single, powerful impact to expose the hidden attackers, attempting to bypass the skirmish. Zephyr moves quickly through the undergrowth, but a stray dart strikes his shoulder pauldron, leaking a strange neuroagent into his suit. As his vision warps into a disorienting, hallucinatory state, Zephyr looks through the blur and sees Kaelo staring directly at him. The beast's eyes hold no malice, only an ancient, calculating intelligence. Once the suit's automated antitoxin stabilizes Zephyr, Kaelo calmly turns his back and walks away. A proud dismissal from a true king. true turning point occurs the next morning in the highlands, where Zephyr observes Kaelo gently tending to young plant shoots in a massive cultivated garden. Kaelo is no mere monster. He is a deliberate steward of the ecosystem. When the cult deploys a cloud of toxic spores to contaminate Kaelo's primary food source, Zephyr makes a split-second, mission-altering choice. He fires a specialized grenade above the cloud, releasing an intense heat flare that neutralizes the airborne threat. This decisive intervention creates an unwritten, silent bond between the human soldier and the giant guardian. Furious that her plans have been disrupted, the blue-eyed woman commands her cloaked followers to corner Zephyr in a narrow canyon, triggering an EMP device that completely powers down his advanced armor. Defenseless and vulnerable, Zephyr faces the advancing cultists until a deafening roar shakes the canyon walls. Kaelo appears at the entrance, his massive form blocking out the light as he charges forward to shield Zephyr. Simultaneously, Vesper swoops down into the bottleneck, igniting a chaotic three-way confrontation. What follows is a brilliant display of tactical synergy. Despite his HUD barely flickering back to life, Zephyr fires a heavy cable line that wraps securely around Vesper's legs, unbalancing the flying apex predator. Seizing the opportunity, Kaelo delivers a devastating blow that sends Vesper reeling, forcing the defeated creature to screech in defiance and retreat into the sky. With their airborne titan driven off, the remaining cultists quickly scatter into the shadows of the rock face. Silence descends upon the desolate canyon. Zephyr and Kaelo stand face to face. In a final gesture of total surrender and profound respect, the soldier powers down his weapon systems. Kaelo observes him for a long, heavy moment before offering a slow, deliberate, not an intelligent mimicry of the human's earlier gesture, and turns to lumber peacefully into the forest, left alone amidst the island's grandeur. Zephyr activates his communicator to face his corporate superiors. With unwavering resolve, he delivers his final report. Mission scrubbed. Asset is unviable. This island, it should be left alone. Removing his helmet to breathe in the wild air, he deletes the mission files from his device, erasing Skull Island's coordinates from his employer's database forever. As the stealth dropship extracts Zephyr into the clouds, Kaelo watches the vessel depart from a distant mountain peak, not as an enemy, but as a watchful guardian ensuring an intruder leaves his secret kingdom. Meanwhile, deep within the cult's cavern base, The blue-eyed woman stares intensely at her illuminated monitor, already planning her next move to defend her ancestral home. Zephyr left the island not as a failure, but as a soldier who found something far more valuable than a target. A reason to protect rather than destroy. What did you think of that incredible moment of mutual respect when Kaelo nodded back to Zephyr at the end of the canyon battle? Do you believe Zephyr's choice to erase the data will truly keep Skull Island safe from the insatiable greed of modern corporations? Let us know your epic theories in the comments below. If you were captivated by this deep dive analysis of survival, strategy, and Titan lore, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to Kong Mythic Battles, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another ultimate showdown. Until next time, keep your eyes on the horizon.